Yo, welcome back, Cincy Local and Live. Randall Pink,
Cincinnati Ty,
and we're with
Too Loud Bree, man.
and we got another guest over here.
Your boy Deuces.
How's it going, man?
It's good, man. It's good to be back.
I appreciate you stopping by again, and I appreciate you bringing some family members with you.
Yeah,
Always, man.
definitely.
yeah, if y'all want to go through the list and introduce
Sure,
yourself.
so I let them introduce themselves, you know. Can we move
Yeah.
around like this?
I
You know,
mean,
we ain't never been to y'all staff.
No,
we a little homies.
Alright, I'm Destiny, the baddest entertainment, you know. Period.
I'm Gift the Queen.
I'm D-Rowe. Yeah, you know how I been set up like that. Yeah.
So, what do you guys got going on? Tell people a little bit about yourself and like where you're from and what you be doing and stuff.
For sure. My name's Too Loud Bree. I'm a hip hop artist, creator, founder, all of that, a little bit of everything. But I'm just thankful to be in Cincinnati, man. We got a show today, Pressure Festival. And we just kind of kick in, show love, spread love. There's nothing, nothing else to it. Just genuine, our spirit and love. You know how I get down.
Oh, right on, man.
So how is it in Nashville, man? Talk
For
a little
me,
bit about it.
it's Cashville, so we ain't even gonna say Nashville. It's just always, it's different. Like everything around the world. I ain't gonna lie to you and say we the dopest, but we the dopest because we from there. So it's a lot of different vibes just come through. You gonna see something special. I promise that.
Yeah, so I just went through Tennessee a few times. I mean, it's a vibe. Definitely.
Yeah.
Big vibe.
What you think you gonna see in Nashville?
What I've seen already.
All right. What have you been at?
I've been to Nashville a couple times, but more of like the tourist attractions and stuff like that. I haven't
Okay.
gotten off too much of the beaten path and stuff like that. But I mean, you guys got a lot to offer for sure, and it's a music city for sure.
The reason I say that because a bunch of people, think horses and stuff when we say
yeah,
Nashville. Bro, you ain't gonna see a horse unless
ain't gonna-
you feel me, you trying to find a horse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
You know
I
what's
think I was
crazy.
down there. We went to this spot called the Couch or something like that.
What? D-Rowe is better with that.
The couch?
Yeah.
I ain't never heard about the couch.
I'm talking about.
Damn.
It was lit.
What was it? Did you go downtown? What did you go?
I don't know, man. I
Couch.
just
It might be
we
something
was
else,
on the
something else.
slab.
Look, we
Might
be
for
knowing,
something else,
but we like the couch if you like the couch. You feel me?
Did they have a couch there? At this point.
Definitely
Yeah,
had a couch.
yeah,
What color was
to the joint and had no couch.
because it's crazy.
It wasn't. I wasn't looking for no couches.
He was drinking.
It
That's what
was
he's saying.
in there. You hear me? Oh my goodness, was
Hey,
in there.
what's crazy though is when I went to Nashville, you know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Bree. I ain't see a damn horse. Not a single horse. It didn't even come to thought, but now that I think about it, it's like, yeah, like you expect to see some horses in Nashville.
With no horses in the back.
Nah,
I
no
left
horses
out there
in the
with a
back.
ticket.
No horses in the back.
Gave me one of them old camera tickets. Thank you, Nashville. Man, sent that in the mail.
Hold on. You got?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like tickets when I travel.
Okay.
He got to be
Somewhere
downtown.
called the couch and all that.
downtown. I ain't never got
And they got tickets.
Word.
Yeah, I was
Where
coming
you
through.
parking at?
It was probably like, it possibly wasn't Nashville, but I was coming through Tennessee. I know it came.
Word.
I said never got a ticket. I had to knock on some
Oh, you had to knock on some wood.
downtown Nashville.
Man, what?
I don't got
Nah, straight up.
Yeah, we got some horses up here for sure. I mean, you drive anywhere around outside of Cincinnati, even inside Cincinnati. Don't be surprised if you be driving down the main street and all of a sudden you see a fucking horse.
You for real?
I mean, yeah, straight
That's
up.
hard though. I ain't got nothing against horses because I just rode a horse in
Oh,
Murfreesboro.
no, you could be downtown
You feel me?
and catch some horses out there. You hear me?
Hey,
Police on the horses. They got buggies.
In
They
Cincinnati.
got. I don't like the
For
police.
sure.
horse.
You
The
know
police
that.
horse be different. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
We're finna get you. We're finna
they
get
call.
you.
Hey,
that horse a trouble.
they
gonna pick that.
they got them horses trained to give you a little boot.
You ain't never seen them horses break up a fight.
Yeah.
Man, they
Yeah, we
gonna
got
kick.
bike boys.
Then they run through the fight like
That horse can't get me if I go through an alley. I'm going through an alley.
pedal bike. You gonna go through an alley.
Pedal
Come on,
bike
find me.
and dirt bikes.
Yeah.
We got a motorcycle.
We do. We got all kinds. We got the bikes. We got the pedal bikes. and
Pedal
we got
bikes, got the
we
dirt
got
bikes.
the motorbikes. We even got the ones on the Segway.
Oh yeah, yeah. They got the Segway.
Hey, don't fuck with them Segways. Them
coming.
Segways.
Paul Blarts,
They
okay?
coming to you. They coming to you with hands down.
I actually seen them riding through the north on the bike.
What is going on?
I've never seen a police on a
crazy.
bike.
Yeah, so back into this music thing. So when you came in, we was bumping the joint Umbrella, man. What was the motivation behind that?
Umbrella, shoot, that actually dropped today with the podcast. I ain't even, it was a featured record with El Ray. They doing their thing out in Nashville. They got a big presence on TikTok. And I just like always collaboration. That's a big thing, a part of my brand. With Butterfly Nation, everything I'm doing right now has been about collaborating and putting a highlight on other cultures around the world. So collabing with them was fun. They sent it to me like 2 weeks ago, so I guess they got a mean turnaround.
Yeah.
So they working. So shout out to them. But the music was dope. I love the record, and my inspiration to it was just really just having fun, like everything else. It wasn't really nothing to it. I just wanted when I said something, bring light to the song. So yeah.
So what you been here in Cincinnati right now? Are you like on a tour, or you just kind of messing around?
So it's crazy. We low-key is on a tour, but we ain't accepted it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like it's just happened because definitely, I'm planning a tour. Can't give no too much details, but Cincinnati will be on a date. But like this year has been so life-changing. These last 12 months, if you following me, you really can attest to that. Like when people say stuff is borning, like I'm living in that moment right now. Cause like, bro, we've been on the road since literally after October, you know what I mean, for different situations, not just just music, because my brand is way bigger than that, but like even movies and things like that.
I was seeing that.
It's just been crazy, bruh. And this summer I wasn't expecting to be this tired.
Yeah. Middle of the summer too.
We haven't really had time. We gonna make time, but we haven't really had time. Well, I haven't really had time to really just summer it. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's been just going. I just been going.
I'd say definitely soak it up, like as far as like just enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's gonna happen. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, what are we doing?
Let me say something to that. Like I was just talking to my friend Ariana Personality. Shout out to her. She had a big podcast, and y'all need to connect with her. But we was just talking on the phone because it's just so much going on. We were like, I told her, I said, bro, I remember us talking about this, like on the phone, like, hey, one day your life just gonna change. It's not gonna be the same. Like sometimes I'm very transparent. Like, damn, I can't talk to my people like I used to. I can't make that time, and they gotta understand. I need people around me that can understand that in a genuine way. No ego too. It's just like, bro, because I really care about my family members. They can attest to it. I call them. I try to check in, but like, time is so valuable right now. It's like, bro, I'm here. I'm near. I just came back from Memphis. Came back yesterday to Nashville. Did a camp. Then I'm here. You feel what I'm saying? It's moving like that, and it's like we so thankful for it though. But God gonna pitch you through so much to get to that point to be able to handle it, because you gotta manage. It's more than music. It's more than the gift you're using. It's really about, can you really manage all these things? Because I was trying to rush my prizes with the wrong people around me, and then it didn't work out for me. So this turnaround is lit.
Oh, hell yeah,
Just
man.
want to get you out of that.
No, I appreciate you saying that, because like, whether it's collaborations or you just going about your life, man, shit happens as far as like getting you to the next step. You know what I mean? And like just truly enjoying that aspect of it comes full circle. And the people around you definitely have to like understand that, because life just happens and you're fucking working. You know what I mean?
Don't stop though.
Yeah.
'Cause there's always gonna be obstacles.
Yeah.
Just don't stop.
And that's real. Like, it's always gonna be obstacles. Like I hear artists all the time call me just whining. I'm like, fool, you don't even know.
Yeah.
And I be trying like to be so chill, but it's like now I'm in a place like, man, once you get to this next step door, bro, you ain't gonna even be ready, because it's
Some
so
people
much.
don't.
So much wine.
They don't know what they're asking for.
Yeah, I'm like, they spoiling you right here,
Yeah.
bro. You just take it. It's everything gonna be all right. Certain things you gonna, you gonna express yourself about. Of course, as an artist, as a human, period. That's human. But like, it's so much stuff to learn from this game. You cannot stop. I didn't stop. Came in the game at 13 years old. Had a rap group. I dealt with crews. I dealt with manager. I dealt with all these personalities. So like, and just being in different rooms with other artists that's above me. Lil Baby, we was on the stage before he blew up. Duke, everybody like Key Glock, all these people that's in the game. Ashley Mulatto, all these names we already. The Baby, the list goes on. All these people we were in the independent arena together, and then 3 years later they boom. 3 years later they boom. It's just a blessing to see stuff like that. But it's literally, I remember when it was teams like this, and they literally was just walking around. Hey, I got you. I'm gonna walk around with this poster sign. And it takes a lot of understanding to get there, because they got to protect you. You attracting so many energies in your life around the world. Just process that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? People is wanting just to be like, I want to know you. Cousins, family members that you ain't even met. You feel me? bro. You feel me? And you want to give, because that's if you a genuine person, like I feel like everybody in the room, you want to give, but you got to know how to
Pick and
give.
choose.
As an independent, I'm giving this game for the independent hip hop artists because I see us all the time.
Safeguard.
Yeah,
Safeguard.
yeah. No, just know. You feel me? You just know the ones you need and the ones you love, and hold them close.
You got to understand your blessings and your downs too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
people don't. A lot of people I see do that. Like you would be in your down moment and you don't even be able to capture in your downfall the blessings that's right there for you. That's gonna make you better in the situation.
That's a real statement.
Gotta know that. Gotta know that. It ain't when you up. You know what I mean? When you up, but then when you down, it's like you know what I mean. But you gotta understand when you down. God did that for a reason.
Either way, though, you're still.
Every day is a blessing.
For me, you gotta look. For me, you gotta look at the journey. You feel me? Or where you could have been, where you should have been,
and where you at,
and where you at right now. And then for me, I look at the people. Like even my family members. I had family member day one day. I like being with you. I get to hop on your Instagram. Your junk lit. I'm in my head like, okay, you know.
Yeah.
But like people, you know, the life that you live, people like, dang, you know. Let me be that, you know. I like that, so you just gotta be thankful for every moment. Cause to me, it's just me. It ain't nothing. You feel me?
Yeah.
So like
it's crazy because it's the same race every day. You're gonna be in the same race you started with, and you're gonna start how you finish always. And no matter you thinking all this stuff is gonna change as you grow and elevate, get richer, get successful, whatever that looks like for you. But we wasn't designed to not go through things. Right. You know, the checkout is the checkout, literally. When you go back to where you belong, you feel me? I always tell people I'm really from heaven, so I'm not from Nashville. But like literally, you literally gotta realize that though. We always looking for the next thing, and that's for a reason. We looking for the next change for the same reason. And it's not just an artist thing, it's a worldwide thing. So you feel so low, you trying to get this house, you trying to get this, you know, you trying to get this raise, you gonna always
gonna come back. Like wherever you get to where you're trying to get to, there's something else that's gonna come.
To teach you to be a testimony to somebody else.
Every day is a grind.
Every day is a grind. Every day is a down. Every day is a up though in the down. So
amen to that.
Yeah.
Talk about your introduction to Pressure Fest, man.
Sheesh, man. You feel me? I love festivals, period. You know, so this is my first joint here. You know, Deuces brought me here for a show, and it was through the snow, y'all. Like drove through the snow, didn't know what to expect. We almost didn't make it. We was almost at Santa Claus house messing with Deuces, but
that was on my birthday too.
And it was on his birthday, but it was lit. Yeah. And I remember just meeting all the community. You know, some of them I'm meeting a lot more today, but like I like, man, you know what? Let me bring y'all to the Ville. Let me do this. Like it was just a genuine relationship. And for Joe and you know Deuces, it's a lot of them. Pack everybody. I don't want to miss no names.
Yeah.
I love all of them. TV, you know, they stay connected with me and they know it's really genuine. But like I done seen the growth and improvement since then from everybody, and it's good for us artists to be coming back to each other's city. Like, nah, I see y'all grinding, you know, and they come to my shows back in Nashville the same way, you know, and they see like, dang, bro, get some inspiration, you know, genuine inspiration, because at the end of the day, we all humans. Don't matter if tomorrow he may go viral. You feel me? He passed all of us. It don't matter. It's real love. This is a real genuine relationship. Right. Yeah. And we need to stop that funny stuff in the game where it's about like, you know, the social climate thing. Yeah. It's like, that ain't what hip hop was made on, homie. That's like, we really telling a story about what's really going on in our culture. And that's what music was built on. So like, that's what I stand for. And that's why I'm thankful to be here, just to be a part of y'all culture. Y'all don't know this story is big. Like you a legend, y'all legends right now. You feel me? Y'all covering stories of so many artists in y'all hometown and standing 10 toes on that. You know how people, they run away from that. You was destined to do this. This is what you was supposed to do. Nobody else is doing it. And I looked at this tour in this studio already. I could tell what y'all trying to do. So you gotta stick to it though, because people gonna give up on it. Like they, you know, cause artists is all weird sometimes. They ain't third eye open. So they gonna come to y'all platform on some, you know, they don't get it, but this is what it is. So I'm thankful to be at Pressure Fest, because this is pressure. This is a moment in time.
Real pressure. Real pressure.
I appreciate you saying that, because like I was saying, and like you were saying, like genuine connections is like everything. You know, pure intentions, genuine connections and pure intentions and collaboration will keep on elevating you, throughout life. And that's what we're here. We're here for the artists. We're here for people like yourself.
That's real.
You guys seem very genuine. You guys are welcome anytime you guys stop in the city.
Y'all want to come to us? Y'all welcome anytime.
For sure.
Bro.
Yeah, we can set it up.
Yeah, we can set it up. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna get there. I know this is a podcast, but y'all, if y'all watch any podcast of mine, this is how each one goes. It's just real.
Yeah.
Off script.
So going back to your music and stuff like that, but you do so many other things, and I've been following you for a while. And it's like, so are you're an artist, but also an entertainer as well, right? So tell us a little bit about the other archives that you got going on.
I mean, shoot, I'm definitely got my bag into executive producing right now. That's something I don't really talk about. But like, it's always been a passion. Before I did music, I was writing stories, and I realized that my stories was rhyming. And my best friend told me, "Hey, you should rap." Like, literally, that's how rap came to me. I was writing movies as a little kid. I was writing journals. That was my real thing. So I'm thankful to get back into like executive producing, working as an actor too as well. But on the back end, I do help like films get like distribution through BTV, and BTV is with Shine.
Shout out to Brandon, man.
That's where I kind of met Deuces, but like it's helping me being A&R and also like a consultant as well for different projects. But I just got the executive producer Rowe for Shine TV and BTV, and we got 3
Congrats
shows
on
developed.
that, man.
That's
Yeah.
but like it's just I'm elevating that and doing spinoff shows to Shine, that originally thing, and we just got an office out in LA now, so I'm going out there the end of this month just to check out the site and hear about new projects and things like that. But it's so much more room. I'm writing a movie. I'm promising next year I'm gonna work on it for real. Like we gonna work on. I can't give you a release date, but we gonna work on it. It's called The Breakdown, and I think it's the season to do that with everything that's going on this year with music, and also what I'm gonna do with like technology for music and things like that. And nonprofit, I think next year I can really take that time to like develop my first independent film. And I've been wanting to do an independent film since like 2018.
Oh, wow.
So
long
like,
time coming.
Yeah, it's a long time coming. We had a few that, people that was on my core following or locally know that I was trying to do. It was really successful. We just couldn't put it out. 1997, Love and the Struggle. But this one right here, this gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
Nice, man. Well, we're excited to see that. And I know you've been working on so many different things. So like, eventually that will make it happen. You know what I mean? You're gonna make it fucking happen for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta remember on your journey too, man. When it get thick, man, you feeling like, pat yourself on the back, man.
100%.
You gotta pat yourself on the back.
It's hard, bro.
When
it's
it
hard.
is
Appreciate
that and
your
it's
small
thick,
wins.
you gotta realize this is what I did this for.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
yeah. For me, I've been challenged with that this like season because it's like so much I'm everywhere. You know what I mean? And I'm thankful for a guy. He doing this big one. He literally like this is what you was made to do. And shoot, like I just feel like it's hard to pat yourself on the back because you see the mission. Like where you like, man, we
constant
ain't there
anxiety.
yet. We here, but we not there yet. And then the people around you, they can be very content. They can be like, we here, like they.
Yeah.
But I'm like, nah, I need y'all to have more hunger. I need y'all to be.
Gotta stay hungry.
And I need you to remember the purpose. Yeah. Why you got the hunger? Because
Right.
a lot of people forget the purpose when you know what I mean. Like
sure.
we starting to see it. Like let's make sure we always staying on top of what we're doing this for and who we trying to touch.
I would say, and I think I said this before in another podcast, but like comfortability is a silent killer. You know what I mean? If you're comfortable, then you just flatline. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna level up. You ain't gonna go back down. But at the same point in time, the people who are hungry for other things, how are they supposed to stay in your camp?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you're comfortable, but you're kind of holding me down a little bit.
Camps are hard.
Yeah.
Camps are hard.
You gotta have the right one for sure.
Yeah.
To keep on going up.
It's like, and at the same time, people change like they supposed to. That's what God designed us to. So it don't mean that, they bad people and hate people.
Oh yeah, no.
But like to find a core camp for yourself it's a hard job.
100%.
So you spoke on the butterfly when we was watching the video. It was a collective group that y'all named.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Butterfly Nation.
Butterfly Nation. So what were the group of artists?
Yeah.
What video was we just watching?
Was it down? No, it's not.
That was all together.
That was me and my
youngest.
youngest. See, that was just community. That was community. That was hard. That was, we just do that, like having fun. That was my boy Nah. He cool.
Shout out to Nah, man.
Antioch, you know what I'm saying? But like really, Butterfly Nation is like really, it's still being developed of what it is. It's way big. It's bigger than life, but you know, it's really a community. I'm inviting all artists, and you know, we're gonna have people that's gonna be able to control the leadership roles in Butterfly Nation. But Butterfly Nation is, you know, one day it could be a label, one day it could be these things. It's not a gang. It's, you know, YSL. It's not a gang. It's literally
disclaimer there.
It's really just really being able to give resources and provide like opportunities, like organically and genuinely. Like everything I got, I want to be able to share with them, you know, and then I want them to share it with their communities. Like I don't want to ever like the thing with labels and stuff like that. I feel like they take this godly ownership of artists. I want to get my resources and create bosses around me, you know, and that's something. Create purpose and change. And I'm just thankful that I got people like Destiny. I can go now. I can bring them in, like, and talk more. Destiny, like you know, not only, you know, she's a dope person, and like she's connected to me, family too. My brother DJ Malik, that passed away. That's his baby mom, his girl. Like before he passed away, and it's crazy how God works. He reconnected me with her. And she always been in my life, but connect me in a different way with her to see something different, you know, and she's about to change, but she has her own brand, own everything she wants to do, but it's alignment. And it's like, bro, I'm just thankful. I want my whole thing is about family, sharing resources, breaking the curses and creating change. GQ same way. I was working with her in like 2015.
5 out days.
5 out, but when I was like doing some crazy stuff, you see me on stages with mindless behavior and things like that, you know, in that season of my life. And, you know, GQ, she always was down. She got 61V tatted on her. You feel? Before, I don't even got a tattoo of 61V. This is a
Butterfly
group.
Nation tattoo.
You know, now she got Butterfly Nation. But, like, she always seen my vision, always trusted it. But she's LGBT community, you know, so before it was even popular.
Right.
And her father was actually a legend in my city before time. But, like, her story is so unique to me because she can reach people that I cannot reach, but I do resonate too, and I love and I respect it, but that's really who she is. So I was like, man, like, honestly, you genuine. I just want you around me so I can learn more, but also give more. And like, she's doing that with music, but also in the community, nonprofit, same thing. I can go down the list. D-Row, same place. Met him through TSU. We went to TSU with each other. That's where I created all my rhythm and flows. That's when I went on my first tour. That's when y'all started seeing me collab with the major artists. Y'all started seeing a lot of different changes. He was there. He seen the process of me. I didn't join a frat. I didn't turn a fraternity. I just went to a school and took over. This is the biggest HBCU in the land. And literally, he's seen all that, but also he just came in and reached in. I want to do security. He's seen how I move. I seen how he moved. Now he's working with me all the time, and he's literally genuine, but he has his own nonprofit security business, all these different things, but he's about change. So it was like everything around me is like a kind of alignment thing. Yeah. And like it's the season of change. So I'm just Butterfly Nation. I did the brunch in 2020. Deuces even came down for this. That's scary. Oh, yeah. But that was the birth of the Butterfly Nation brunch. It wasn't for anything like it just naturally happened. Yeah. You know, like it was literally, okay, we're going to do a plug and play that I learned about in here in Cincinnati. I was like, bro, I'm going to bring that to the Ville and just do it my own way and bring the execs that I know in town and do all that.
Which was hard. That was tight.
And then did a brunch. 50, 60 artists in the studio. Man.
Yeah, and just building community. I didn't know you had that. I didn't know we had this, you know. And then,
shout out to
bro, when I say we was listening to some dope music, bro, they was bringing
the Muslim connection. That was that.
Oh my gosh, we're not gonna talk about that.
Was that still Is that still underground type stuff?
This is underground. We're Kate. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We couldn't do this here because it was so busy. But like that right here, like that was like really the birth of a lot of things for me to see what God was trying to do in my life. Because I wasn't trying to even pursue music. Like Deuces and all, like I was like literally. I got off my grind because I just had my first son, and honestly, I didn't like the stigma the industry got. You got to be a puppet. Just being honest, you know. That's why I'm creating everything I'm creating. You know, it's a lot of robots, it's a lot of lies, it's a lot of fake stuff that you know I'm down to talk about. That's what I'm made to do. You feel me? But it's like I didn't want to be in the industry, so I said, nah, I'm gonna go help build these platforms. I built Street 99.3 back in Nashville. Me and Ariana and C-Dub, you know. I was going to build a podcast where I could talk to the artists intimately, help them go. bring in my people that's in the game. I was trying to do that, but a guy was like, man, you need to step back in the music. Did some song with you. We had it just a session. We trying to get sync money, to be real. I ain't gonna lie. We ain't trying to do no music for real. Did some well, I wasn't. But I met him and I wanted to help Deuces. I'm like, bro, I'm finna get you right, bro. You know what I mean? And that session, I started working with him and my boy Kyle Jefferson, which produces all my music.
Shout out
and
to
it was like
Kyle.
therapy. And it was
Crispy
like,
cow.
bruh,
Kill a cow.
the Butterfly Effect project came out, no marketing, no nothing. And people fell in love with the project, and it brought me back to the realization, like, okay, I need to do this. And the music it wasn't for no radio, wasn't for no club. You hear that project, it's nothing, but I heard it in the club now. I'm like, what is this? This is not for that. Yeah. But that project was like me venting and talking about my therapy process and all that. And I started saying, people actually need this. And it just woke me up differently, that whole process. And now you see Butterfly Nation, Butterfly Effect, the Butterfly Movement. It's crazy. It's really, that's the story.
You know what I mean? Like, before he even created Butterfly Nation, it was like the idea. He knew what he wanted. He was with the right people. He told me his story. And then you realize once he told you his story, and you realize how he was building it. Like, okay, I'm working with these producers. Now I'm working with these artists. These are people I'm having around me. This is what I'm trying to create. I'm trying to be fundamental within the community and the kids. Like, it just wasn't all talk.
No, all the dots started coming.
It all started coming together, and I was watching from the outside, and he had me there with it, but it was like to see it actually like blossom.
And the crazy thing, I'm happy to like this testimony from Deuces is so crazy because I met him doing a TV show. Yeah, the Shine show that we do, and people. I already had a lot of respect for who I am then, but it's like. Literally, he seen me like even on that TV show season so special to me because the people that got there, I bet you they feel so connected to me because I was breaking down to them like my son finna come, but I also told them I'm done. I'm done with this fake puppet stuff. I'm like literally every contestant on that show that I mentored and helped out, they seen that genuine side before everybody. Like I just feel like that was a divine timing because we done did 3 seasons of this show, but that season was like so like. Changing for me, and it was like, all right, we finna make this switch. Like, we finna change the bears. We finna create opportunity.
Man, I remember because when he sat down. It was the last. I think it was like 3 of us, right?
Yeah.
It was like 3 of us left. It was like me, this one girl, and this other dude, like Cowboy Trey or whatever.
Yeah.
Dude had a crazy ass flow though. Like
he can freestyle.
He had an interesting flow, but he sat us down, right? And he just like broke it down. Like he was like, look, like. I need y'all to understand what it's like to be in this game. He was like, and I get it. Like, I think we all understand it, but like, no one really understands it until you on them stages, right? Yeah. Like when you on them rolling down stages, when you meeting these people that you're inspired by, but they ain't really who you thought they was. Yeah. Like all of that comes in respect is when you hearing it from another source that like is genuine and like really is just like, I ain't trying to deal with none of that shit, but like I still want to make sure that like because like to me from his point was if I make it back up there, I want to make sure that my intention is set in stone, right? So
that's the scary part. I literally said it. And it's like, bro, we're doing it.
yeah. Because it's like if he gets, say for instance, Bree gets back on that stage at Rolling Loud, right? His intention gonna be totally different from what it was when he sat on that when he got on that stage beforehand. And so the crowd that he'll be having will be more intentional with him. You know what I mean? Like the whole 9, like him meeting his peers again from, maybe G-Eazy and all these guys. They might shake his hand, but the energy with him gonna be different than him just looking at them as like the inspiration because it wasn't what it was when he met them
really
the first
are
time.
Preaching to me right now. Because
I listen.
Yes,
I listen.
Because literally, I just ran back into like my colleagues that was above me, a lot of them, and they like, man, I see what you're doing. I love what you're doing. Yeah, like this is right. Like I need this, and I'm getting a different respect out of it. Then like, and I'm still young, you know what I mean? But it's like now they like, oh, you want something bigger and different, and I be trying to get them to understand, but I know they further on. Like you made your success, but like. I feel like this is divine timing, what is needed. Not just saying the music part, the movement of artists, taking back that I could be genuine and really tell my story and create from a genuine place. And I can go out there and be human.
It's being human and living the real hip hop experience, man. Like
the real hip-hop
like people
experience.
be
shout out hip hop.
Like it's like hip hop rap, like hip hop rap, whatever you want to call it, bro. It's just that community, man. Like that, I don't even know where we at right now in the industry. Sometimes when I be looking at shit, I be like, "What are y'all doing?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know where we at though. We do. We gonna go there.
Yes.
We gonna go there. Y'all gonna allow us to go there?
Yeah,
Bro,
do
we
your
can tell
thing,
you where
man.
we at, bro. They trying to really manipulate our minds. Period.
It's
all evil. It's all
Yeah.
the weak in you.
Yeah.
Social media to follow. It was no button to be a leader.
Yeah.
It's all follow.
You want to know what's
you
crazy
gotta
though?
share opinion with the whole world at one time.
You want to know what's crazy? It's so deep because I didn't want to like go into it. It's like talking about conspiracies, but like when you look at your own community, like just random people like out in the streets of Cincinnati, right? You look at the white community, right? You look at we'll do OTR as a great example, right? Okay.
Perfect.
It's a perfect example, right? You go to OTR, you see these cats, you see the life that we living down there, right? It's nice, it's lavish, it's cool, right? But then you look on the other street and it's nothing but black people and they still doing the shit that they was doing 20 years ago. So it's like, did y'all not like evolve at all? Right. Like what the fuck are y'all doing? So then you start to tap into the levels of this shit, right? Where you like all right, well, what are we doing that's allowing us to stay stagnant like this? So then you got to go to the music because that's the number one thing that allows us to evolve.
And
right?
like I told you, all the major labels, they own the prison.
Yeah,
the prison entertainment stock on the stock. They own the prison
100%.
Because they understand what they gonna invest into can either get you here or there. We gonna make our money.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro. Then I just told
or another.
somebody like Nashville, black folks. I'm talking for y'all. We here in the city right now in Nashville, in the city. They making money go so they can move us out. We done built this community up. And now they trying to push us out.
Right.
Now we're gonna be in Clarksville, Tennessee, doing the same thing. Then we're gonna make it lit in Clarksville, Tennessee. Then they gonna push us out. But you don't giving us the breaths and the gifts of being in America by keeping us up in here where we can literally see our fruits. We done built this town up. We keep let's lower the prices so our black kids can be in the schools and the things like that. Let's get that. Let's build something and have it. They ain't gonna let us do that. That's gentrification. They gonna keep doing that. But it's like, bro, we just gotta wake up and fight back, but also stand together. And literally, music is why we created hip hop. That's why we created gospel. That's why we created blues.
Right.
Our ancestors was on boats singing
freedom.
to get a message across.
Freedom
to
was
feel better.
Freedom
to be
was
able
the
to
reason.
do what they do.
Right.
Music is magical. We are magical beings, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to really tell people to wake up because what you putting out in your mouth, they keeping us down. I'm trying to tell you, they trying to do that on purpose. That's why they investing the money into that. And we still can turn up on positive vibe. We done did it before. We done did it before.
Stay positive.
We done did it before.
Yeah.
Nah, I truly believe that. I truly believe that the industry controls the narrative. Not only just the music, but what music is put out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that's big.
They gotta approve it. They gotta approve it.
It's so many dope. Like the Spotify, all that crap. You could literally go in there and find 500 new artists every day, right? And you listening to the shit and you like, damn, there's some dope ass artists out in the city. But then you turn on your radio. And you only gonna hear, you only gonna hear like we if we talking about 101.1 The Wiz, I love 101, right? But like we talking about like the level of like how many songs they gonna play throughout the day, right? They gonna make sure that they play their top Cardi B song. They gonna play that 7.
You gonna make me get canceled on this episode or whatever y'all do. You talking too much.
The time is now.
It's all about them paying you to shut your eyes in a sense. You know what I mean?
That's what they've been trying to do.
Yeah.
You know what
and
I
then
mean?
separate and divide is what, because we can then overcome this community and this community easily because they're not working together. But at the end of the day, if we all work together, then change happens.
Bro, music was so great when we was together, bro. Like we was fans. Like I love the last BET Awards. Shout out to everybody that did it behind the scenes, bro. Like we seen all the dance music, and everybody. We just seen so many memorable moments on that stage. But it was like they was paying homage. Like you gotta see, like whoever's doing creative direction, they get it, bro. Like
they do.
They trying to really show us how together we was in that 2000s time. And you see, bro, black business was booming. It was booming around that time. Black films, everything, we were booming, but we was on ahead. We was ahead. I get the 90s too, but 2000s, let's be real.
2000s was strong. And I've been trying to preach that to people as far as like music wise. Like y'all have to get like a lot of us still go to a club, right? Club is a great example, right? You go to a club and they'll try to turn on the dope songs that we have now, right?
Yeah.
But no one's dancing, right? Yeah. But turn on them joints in the 2000s.
Over with.
People turning up. They turning up.
Immediately.
You thought twerking was dead? Oh nah. No, they
you thought grinding was dead. You thought anything was dead.
You thought the dance was
They gonna bring all the dances back, right?
Yeah.
But that's because of the energy level, the people that were making it shake. You know what I mean? The knowledge and information that was going around when they were speaking about music, the level of workflow. I mean, Timbaland, right?
Yes.
Granted, he appreciates the word that we have now when it comes to simplicity, when it comes to producing beats, right?
Yeah.
But the issue with that is that he's also preaching the narrative that you can half-ass this by just taking the loops and just making a beat. And it's like, bruh, like that's not how you made the beats. When we was listening to you, like you literally made you literally
made every sound.
You literally made Big Pimpin' like off the you literally made Dirt Off the Shoulders like
off the string.
like you literally like produce Aaliyah and Missy Elliott, like dog, and Justin Timberlake.
Justin,
yeah,
come on,
man.
now.
Like you can't be preaching to people that these.
We cheating it. We is cheating it. You know what I mean? It's a sport. I love LeBron last speech about that. Like, when I feel like I'm cheating a game, that's when I need to leave.
Yeah.
And we gotta appreciate people that's competing like that about what our fathers before our time. You gotta love the sport enough to understand who came before you. You know what I mean? Like, and like that's what I look at now. Like, I'm like, bro, I don't want the people that literally got the mud and slaved for us to be here to be like, nah, that ain't it. You know what I mean? It ain't like and I'm not saying the music part, because music you can create and be who you are, but like the once you understand the responsibility of who you are and what you're doing, understand, like, wake up. I give you it when you are independent.
You gotta appreciate
and you trying
before
to
you
out.
achieve.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Which was the point of the KLD project with Jet Cole, if you ever listened to
it.
He understood what needed to happen,
and he got his flowers for it too. He need more.
Hell yeah. He should always be getting his flowers.
Yeah.
Him, Kendrick, and I'll even say Drake sometimes, but Drake be, Drake. So
I definitely have to say, like, with your mentality and your like generosity and stuff like that, like you are gonna change the world. You know what I mean? In a sense, no, for real, like, because that's the groundwork, and then you're going up. You said you wanted to do the podcast, but then you got back into music, and now look how that's like changing things. You know what I mean? Like, now you have more power. You're on this bigger platform than maybe if you would have just did a podcast.
Yeah.
So like everything's happening for a reason, and you're just going through those. You know what I mean?
It's scary, man. Like, it's a lot of prayers, a lot of dedication, a lot of journal. Man, it's been scary, and I don't know where God gonna take me. I can't lie, you feel me? But I'm
new
thankful.
heights for sure.
It's new heights for sure, and it stands for so many people. You know, that's why I wake up every day with that face, like, This is like, when I go to sleep, I see shit like, I just see y'all faces. You know what I mean? Where we are, because this is a genuine connection for me. And so when I do stand behind that mic and I'm talking to people like on panel, like I'm talking to people about tech right now overseas, and like I'm giving them real examples about who I touched and what's going on in Insight. And like, I represent that. It's a responsibility. It's not a thing of me saying, oh, I'm finna be a musician. I'm finna, I'm finna ego this out. Nah, like, everywhere I go, it's time to elevate and make the change. And I feel like that's more legacy than anything. Like, the music has been great. Shout out to Cal Jefferson. Like, he's like my therapist producer. Like, for real. Like, literally, he knows how to feel me and put me in music. Where you talking to me in an interview, you gonna get that in the music. And he understands the job, and like, it's not a job for us. We just do it. And I'm just thankful, because I couldn't put this in the music probably 3 or 4 years ago. I would have felt like, oh, I'm talking like DMX. They ain't gonna listen. Well, not DMX. I love DMX. But I'm talking like your pastor. I'm talking like your pastor. You're not gonna listen to me, But we done found that place where like people listening, and RMG2 Reflection for coming in on distribution. I got so many shout outs right now that keeping their eyes open, Don, all of them. Like, it's just really these people that is in different markets that's being able to be collaborative with knowledge and resources, not just what they specialize at. Like, really open their spirit up, and that's why we
that's what it's going to take, is those genuine and resources. All that stuff goes so far. With us, like, we were talking about before, our main thing was the app. So like, we built this app to help artists, but then we're like, all right, we need to get these artists, and now we have this podcast studio to kind of give it a platform, and then that's like kind of elevating more than the app is. So it's like, just keep fucking doing it. You know what I mean?
Keep doing it.
Y'all doing it.
Y'all doing it. I appreciate it.
Definitely appreciate the energy in here today. And, the doors is wide open for Cincy Local.
Where let people know where they can find you.
Man, everything Too Live Bree. Just Google Too Live Bree, type that in. It's gonna show you everything. But butterflynation.me is the website. At Butterfly Nation Me for everything. Like, you want to know what we doing in the community, change. We coming to your city to make change. We just can't left St. Louis, finna start doing stuff there too. Every city we touch, we gonna always give back to in some type of way, in some type of fashion. So I hope to connect with you overseas. I'm talking to my people in Brazil that's in my DM all the time. I'm talking to all y'all, like, just go ahead and do the leadership and be that leader. Be that butterfly in your city, bro, and let's connect. You know what I mean? That's where you can follow me, though.
Right on, man. And you always got us in your back pocket as far as whatever you need. If we're planning on traveling too, so like, you know, hopefully Nashville's one of those cities.
You gotta go to Nashville.
Yeah, we definitely will connect. We'll definitely connect. Nah, it's nothing.
We got
it's nothing.
space for y'all to record. Just bring the gear.
Oh yeah. Hey, all this stuff can be mobile for sure.
We'll find
nice for you, and I'm really big at like connecting different podcasts because y'all share knowledge so well. You know,
that's syndicated stuff. That's what we're trying to do as far as go. You know what I mean? So. Well, I appreciate you all coming out today. Shout out Deuces again.
Yeah,
shout out to all you guys, honestly.
Yeah. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to this space, man. It's a dope space.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Cincy Local and Live.
Yeah. Yo, it's been Cincy Local and Live. I'm Randall Pink.
Cincinnati Ty.
Two Library.
Let's go, bro.
Deuces.
We shooting a video to this one too.
D-Rowe.
Give the Queen.
There it is. All right, tap in with us.
That's dope, bro. That was a good ass vent.
Hey V, line them up.
I put my young in position, they say I'm wild not. I'ma just pick up and kill it. In my own lane like it's bowling, ain't sparing no feelings. It's hot and I never get winged. Don't know if they get me, misunderstood by